Hi, we are Group 2. Today's topic is about how AI assistant can be used responsibly for learning. Today, technology plays an important part in education. But one technology that many students use is AI assistant. AI assistant are the tools that help its user by answering questions, explaining topic, and providing learning support. One popular example is ChatGPT. In learning, AI assistant can help with explaining difficult concepts, summarize notes, improve grammar, and even help students organize their studies. Because of this, AI tools are becoming more common in schools and universities. While AI can be helpful, it has also raised an important question. Are we really using AI responsibly? What do you think? Don't worry, because in today's topic, we'll focus on how AI can be used responsibly for learning. My group mate will explain the benefits as well as the ethical and responsible way for students to use it. With that, let us begin our presentation.
Assalamualaikum and good evening to Dr. Intan. I am Azrul and now I will explain for my part, which is AI for understanding and learning support. Okay, my first point is AI can help the student to explain the difficult topic. As we know that during the class session, sometimes the lecturer will explain a few topic in a difficult way. So a few students will struggle to reach that understanding level. So by having AI, the student can ask it to make the difficult topic become easier in explanation. AI has ability to track, to identify the learning style of the student. And then my second point also, AI can help the student in revision. Okay, by having AI, we can ask AI to give us a few questions for us to answer it. So indirectly, we can save our money or our time from go to the bookstore and buy a few exercise book, for example. AI also can mark and evaluate our answer, and from that moment we can identify our knowledge level for that subject. And the third one is the student should emphasize the AI as their learning assistant, not as their replacement. Okay, students don't be too lazy because of this modern technology, because we as a student must feel gratitude because if we compare our generation with elder generation, we have a lot advantage in our study journey. Okay, if we see the elder generation, they have to spend a lot of money, a lot of time, such as by purchasing the exercise book or notebook at the outside, and then they have to spend the money in transportation to go to the library and find their target book, for example. So we must use AI in a good way to develop ourselves, become a better student and better person in the future. So that's all from me about AI for understanding and learning support. Alright.
Hi everyone, today I'll be discussing on how AI can support research and ideas development in academic work. So first of all, AI is extremely helpful when it comes to assignment idea. Many students struggle with getting started when they were given a broad topic for their assignments work. AI tools can quickly generate multiple angles or theme related to the subject. Let's say, for example, you are studying literature and you are required to read about To Kill a Mockingbird. AI could suggest exploring the theme like racial injustice or moral growth, or even the role of family influence. Instead of feeling stuck, Students can use these suggestions as inspiration and choose the most interesting direction to develop it further. Second of all, AI can help with a strong research question. Now, a strong research question needs to be specific and analytic. Let's say, for example, instead of asking something general like, what is a climate change? AI could refine it into something more focused, such as examining the impact of policies introduced after the Paris Agreement on a mission level in a certain region. This helps students move from a broad idea to a clear, reachable question. Another benefit is summarizing long or complex ending. Academics can be dense and it's time consuming. AI tools can break down the argument. They can identify the main parts and even provide short summaries. This help makes review easier and understand difficult concepts before writing an assignment. However, students should still read the original text to fully understand the author's intent and the context. Finally, it is very important to verify the information. While AI can be very helpful, it can sometimes provide inaccurate or outdated information. Students should double check facts using a reliable source such as academic journals, textbooks, or even official publication. That is all from me. Thank you very much.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Irfan Putra. I'm from Group 2 now. I want to talk about how AI assistant help improve language and communication skill. Okay, first, AI can help students improve grammar and sentence structure. When writing assignments, students may have a good idea but struggle with it. Correct English. AI suggests clear and more accurate sentence, making academic writing is more easier to understand. Next, AI helps with vocabulary development. It can recommend better or more suitable words, especially for formal academic writing. This is help students avoid repetition and express ideas more clearly. AI also useful for presentation and speaking practice. Students can use it to organize presentation point, practice answer for Q&A session, and build confidence before a speaking class. Okay. In addition, AI provides strong support for yourself learner who may find English challenging. It helps them understand sentence meaning and learn how to communicate more efficiently. However, it is important to remember that AI is only a support tool, not a replacement for learning. Alright, students must understand and practice the language themselves. Alright. In conclusion, we use responsibility. AI can help students become more confident and effective communicators. Alright, that's all from me. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I am Dievan. So today I will talk about how AI assistants like Siri and ChatGPT can help students with study planning and time management in responsible way. So AI is not only for answering questions, it can also help us to manage our time better. There are four main ways AI can support students: creating study schedules, breaking down tasks, managing deadlines, and avoiding procrastinations. So first, creating study schedules. Students can ask AI how to make daily or weekly study plan. For example, if exams are coming in 2 weeks, AI can arrange subject and suggest how many hours to study each day. Instead of studying randomly, students can follow a clear plan. This helps them feel more organized and less stressed. However, we must remember that AI only creating the plan. We must follow it. Second, breaking down tasks. Sometimes assignments look big and stressful. AI can divide them into smaller, simple steps. For example, for the presentation, day 1 do research, day 2 prepare slides, day 3 practicing speaking. Small steps make big tasks easier and less overwhelming. Third, managing deadlines. Students can tell AI their due dates, and AI can help organize which task to complete first. This prevents last minutes rushing and late submission. Responsible use means planning early, not copy work. Finally, avoiding procrastinations. AI can create short, focused study section with small breaks. It can also suggest daily goals to keep students motivated. But AI cannot force us to study. We must take action ourselves. In conclusion, AI assistant can help us plan better, stay organized, and manage our time wisely. If we use AI and responsibly, it become a helpful tool for success, not for a shortcut for cheat. That's all for me. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Joehan and I will be talking about ethical use and academic integrity, especially in relation to artificial intelligence. First, what is plagiarism? Plagiarism is the act of using someone else's work, idea, words, or creation without giving a proper credit. This includes copying from books, websites, friends, or even AI tools and submitting it as your own work. In academic setting, plagiarism is considered dishonest because it mispresents someone else's effort as your original thinking. Okay, next I will explain why is copying AI generated content wrong. When students directly copy and paste AI output into their assignment without editing, understanding, or referencing it properly, it becomes a form of plagiarism. Even though AI tools can generate content, the idea and the structure are not created by the student. Education is about learning, critical thinking, and developing our own understanding. If we rely completely on AI to do the work for us, we are not truly learning. It also violates academic integrity policies in many universities. So, how can we use AI responsibly in assignment? AI should be used as support tool, not a replacement for our own thinking. For example, student can use AI to brainstorm idea, clarify difficult concept, improve the grammar, or get feedback on structure. However, the final work should reflect on our own understanding and analysis. We should always review, edit, and personalize the content if required by the university. We should also acknowledge that AI tools were used in the process. Lastly, university rules and expectation. Most universities have a clear academic integrity policy. They expect students to submit original work, properly cite source, and avoid any form of cheating. Using AI, dishonesty can lead to serious consequences such as grade penalties, academic warning, or even suspension. Therefore, it is important to understand our institution guidelines and follow them carefully. In conclusion, AI is a powerful tool that can enhance learning, but it must be used ethically and responsibly. Academic integrity is not just about avoiding punishment. It is about honesty, fairness, and respect for knowledge. That's all from me. I will pass to our next members. Thank you.
Right. So hello everyone. My name is Navindran, and today I'll be talking about critical thinking and the limitation of AI. Okay. So first and foremost, AI is very helpful for students. It can explain topics, give ideas, and help with studies. But we must always remember that AI is not always correct. Sometimes it can give wrong information and outdated facts. It does not really understand like humans do. It just gives answer based on the data or whatever. That's why we should not fully trust everything AI says. We must always check the information. We can also compare it with our lecturers' notes, textbooks, or trusted websites. And remember, fact checking is very important. Other than that, another problem is depending too much on AI. If we always use AI to think for us, we may become lazy to think on our own. So if like in university, we are not just learning answers, we are learning how to think, how to analyze, and how to solve problems by ourselves. So AI should help us, not replace our thinking. So before accepting an answer, we should ask to ourselves, does this make sense? Well, is this correct based on what I learned? Yeah. So in conclusion, AI is a useful tool, but it has limitation. As a student, we must use it wisely and always think critically. That is all from me. Thank you so much.
Assalamualaikum, and my name is Farhan Kamal, and I will present about my part, which is privacy and digital responsibility. Okay. While AI assistants are helpful, we must also focus on privacy and digital responsibility. When we are used tools like ChatGPT, Grammarly, or even Google Gemini, we are sharing information offline. Many students forget that what we type may be stored or used to improve their system. That's why we must be careful about what we share on internet. Okay, first, never enter sensitive personal information such as your ID number, passwords, or bank details, or even your private academic records. AI tools are not private tutors, they are online systems. Second, avoid uploading confidential academic materials, like exam question or restricted lecturer slides without their permission. Okay, this is to protect both your privacy and your institutional integrity. Third, we must also remember that AI is not perfect. It can misunderstand context and sometimes give incorrect information. So we should not rely on it blindly. Always review and think critically about the answer given. Being digitally responsible means thinking before we type, share, or submit. Just because AI works fast does not mean that it is always safe or accurate. In conclusion, technology is a powerful tool, but we are responsible for how we use it. Protect your data, and think carefully and stay in control. Thank you, and that's all from my part. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Amir Muiz bin Kushairi, and my metric number is 425-300-2431. Okay, so to wrap things up, we've seen today that AI assistants like Siri and ChatGPT are more than just gadgets. They are powerful learning partners. When used responsibly, they help us simplify complex topics, quiz our knowledge, and break through creative blocks. But as we've discussed, this power comes with a responsibility to ourselves. We must verify what the AI tells us, and we must be transparent about how we use it. And most importantly, we must ensure we aren't just outsourcing our thinking. Ultimately, you don't get stronger by watching someone else lift weights. The same is true for your brain. The goal of AI isn't to replace your curiosity, it is to fuel it. So don't use AI to turn off your brain. Use it to see how much further your brain can go. That is all from us. Thank you.